right, so we are done with our workout. Okay, we're going to do some static stretching. And the static stretching, again, is always better after the muscles are warm, exhausted, have been spent. Static stretching before exercise is not a good idea. It helps, it actually puts the muscle to sleep. Okay, but after a workout, after we've stretched out all those muscles and to create new ones, we want to stretch it back out, right? Elongate the muscle so that it everything heals properly. Okay, so with that, we're going to start with just a standing toe touch. Okay, you want to hold each of these poses for 10 to 15 seconds. I'm not going to do it all right now, just for video purposes. Okay, so then from here I can bend my knees, grab underneath my toes, and re-extend. Okay, so I want to hold that again for 10 to 15 seconds. Then I'm going to cross over. Okay, this helps get my hips, my IT band. Okay, same. So I'm going to stretch, hold for 10 to 15 seconds. And switch. Okay, good. Those are still good for my hamstrings, my IT bands. Now I'm going to do some sort of a standing split. Obviously you don't have to get the same width as I do, but same nonetheless. Get where you can and get a good stretch. Either I can come here and reach over, or I like to go really wide. Okay, I start in the middle. It's just a split. Okay, walk it forward. Help get those groins as well. And then reach back through the middle. Each one, again, we're holding about 15 seconds. Okay? From there, now you want to turn, come over each leg. 15 seconds over the left. Seconds over the right. Great. Now we're going to do a good one for our hips and our groin. Okay, just a squat, and we're going to press the knees out. Okay, open up that groin. Okay. Okay, so for our quads and our hip flexors, first one is called the couch stretch. So you can do this obviously in the couch, off a box, and then I'll show you a way we can do it from the ground. Okay, but I put my foot up here, and I let the knee try to get as close to my modality as possible. Really sit and hold it about 15 seconds. Okay, and I'll do that on both sides. Okay, another way I can get my quads and hamstring. Obviously, we can, hold a pose like this. That's great for my quads and my hip flexors as well. One I like from the ground here, okay, is I'm going to be in a lunge position here, come down to the ground into plank, okay, grab my back foot with my opposite hand, and then try to roll my hips through. Get that quad, that hip flexor. Okay, 15 on each side. Awesome, now we want to stretch our hips and our piriformis. Okay, so a couple ways to do that. I like using the box. I can throw my leg up here, okay, I want it to be parallel with the edge of the box, okay, now I'm going to just bend over here, okay, this again, really good for my glutes and my hips, piriformis stretch, okay, and I can come over to the side, give it a little bit more if I want to, so I want to do that on both sides. hold both of those. I can do that on the ground as well. Okay, so start in plank. Okay, kick your right foot up to where your left hand is, or as close to as you can. Lean over. Okay, so same thing, from plank, kick my left foot up to my right hand and hold. Awesome. Okay, so now we want to do some things to open up our lats and our upper body. Okay, with the PVC pipe. Again, highly recommend the PVC pipe. A lot of things I can do with it. You can open up my lats here and just hold the pose. Okay, another way to do similar opening. Okay, so I got some good tricep work that day, and it's always good to stretch with triceps because we get tight. Okay, so again, that come back from prayer formation here, wrap around the bands, and I can just hold it and let it pull. Okay, stretch my, again, really good for my lats. It helps open up my chest as well and my triceps. Okay, similar stretch. This one is the best for opening. Okay, if you have a stability ball. If you don't, I would recommend getting one. There's so much we can do on the stability ball. Okay, getting in it's hard. I got a backwards prayer here, grab it, and then I got to turn. Okay, so it's a little harder to get into. Okay, and then I want to roll forward. Okay, now I want the ball a little further away here. Okay, enough distance to get a good pull and stretch. With that pressure in my back, it just helps open up more. Okay. Really good opener. So now I want to get my calves, right? Our calves, from all the jumping, all the different things we can do, they can get tight, so we need to stretch those. Number of ways we can do that, okay? I can find something higher than the ground here to put my toe, the ball of my foot up on, and just lean into it. And stretch both calves that way. Each pose, 15 seconds. Okay, so I'll do both sides. Some sort of a slant board is really good. So I have a slant right here, okay, at the edge. And again, I'm just pulling myself in. Okay, trying to keep the heel flat. I do that on both sides. And then another way to get the calves again would be to push it against something, okay, something stable, and I can get my back calf here. Okay, so now we want to get our chest and our shoulders. Okay, number of ways we can do this, especially after a heavy chest day. I want to open it back up. Okay, so I can find something stable here and open my chest this way, look away, and I'll do that on both sides. Okay, so that's at a 90-degree angle and a 90-degree angle. And then I can do similar. Now I'm just going to go straight out, okay, from my body here and turn that way. Okay, this will help open those biceps back up as well. turn away from it. For more chest opening, again, the PVC pipe is great. Put it behind here, and I can, it's more of a dynamic stretch here, okay, but I can use this same modality, okay, and now press and turn, and it'll open up my left chest here, my pecs, and my biceps. As I turn into the modality, okay, so same thing from here, just turn into it, open up my right side. Show you a couple ways to get your shoulders from the ground here. Okay, obviously we can hold this pose, get my shoulders. Okay, it's good. If I can apply enough pressure, right, I can do things to hold it this way. I like using nature and gravity, so use the ground here. Okay, cross my arm over my chest here and straight. Okay, and then bring it up to a 90, and then roll over onto my elbow, so that my pressure of my body is helping stretch my shoulders here. Okay, so I'll do that on both sides. Come out to the side, come to a 90, and you want the elbow about right in the middle of your chest as I do this. Okay, so great for my shoulders there. Okay, I can also do more chest opening down here. Again, at my elbow at a 90, and then my hand a 90 from my elbow. Okay, and I turn and rotate, get my right chest. This is probably my favorite for my chest. You can't overemphasize how important the stretching is with all this building of our body, right, of these temples. We gotta open it all back up so it heals properly. Otherwise it'll leave you tight, and tightness will make you sore. Okay? And if I want to get my biceps, put my arm straight out here at about a 45-degree angle, not straight out, and I want to turn into it, and I can open up my biceps, and it's still stretching my shoulders and delts there. Same thing, other side. Awesome. So others from seating, okay? I can obviously work, get my hamstrings from seated, reach for those toes. Okay, I can do single leg, hold each pose. Another one of my favorite stretches, you guys, is the pretzel. All right, so I'm gonna turn on my side here. Okay, I'm gonna bring my top knee up and hold here with my right hand, left knee, right hand, right foot. I'm gonna pull, so I'm getting good quad, everything here, okay? Good for all that twisting and turning we do, okay? For my obliques and my chest as well. Hold each. Another good stretch for our groin. The butterfly, right? We gotta hold this pose. Really gotta open that up. It really helps prevent injury. Okay, we do so much more pulling and lifting through our groin, okay, and our adductors than we think. So it's just very important that we open it back up. Okay, and again, another glutes and hamstring stretch as we want to pull the chest or a knee into the chest. Hold each pose, 15. Okay, and then we don't want to neglect the wrists. Okay, we do all the movements cause tightness in our wrists if we don't open them back up. Okay, so again, we're holding these poses, front plank, but get your shoulders over top of my fingers there. Okay, out in front of, and I can rock it back and forth. Want to spend a good amount of time there. Okay, I can turn, rotate, externally rotate my hands and same. With our neck, okay, we don't want to pop our neck, okay, but we still want to stretch it because we can get tension and tightness there. So we just hold each pose, pull to your left, hold and pull to your right, and straight down. This is not the exhaustive list of all the stretching, but a great base to really get that body open back up, feeling good. God bless.